right, so we resume your journey. You guys have camped out in the woods. You found signs that Sarah may have stepped through a dimension door to somewhere else, and May has gone off in search of papers for the group.
Oh wait, I thought I convinced him to stay with us just now.
May has decided to strike out on his own.
Okay. Is it the mud?
It was the mud.
Okay, well, we'll edit that out later.
All right.
What would you guys like to do now?
I think we head north in the direction of Waterdeep and try to find the first kind of like tavern along the road to see if we can get some information about the state of the country, like what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, and early in the walk, I say, should we come up with some other cover?
Can't really be a traveling circus now, can we?
There's not enough of us, and we don't have. I say we only have. There's not enough of us, and we don't have enough fungus.
At this point, it's a little after midnight.
We don't need any cover. We're walking at night. Yeah, come on.
Just for eventualities. Okay.
I mean, it's going to be very hard for Bobik to assimilate unless somebody is able to find some disguise for him. I
Right.
have no idea how
The
he's
mushrooms. The mushrooms are very aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, and he's also really fucking weird. So like, he's gonna make it pretty apparent that something's up. I don't know, but he'll try.
All right. So you guys continue off into the wilderness, and you come back to the road after about a half hour's walk. As you arrive at the road, it seems to stretch on forever and ever. No sign of any other souls traveling. You hear the howl of wolves off in the distance. And that's
Walk up that road. Owl flying overhead.
All right. As you guys
It's a
continue
beautiful
walking, your owl spots off in the distance, about a mile down the road. It appears that the guards have set up a toll gate. Most of them appear to be either relaxing or, in fact, two of them appear to be sleeping. As your owl surveys the scene, you see there's a total of 4 guards. 2 of them appear to be asleep, and one of them appears to be on watch, but not really paying attention. The other appears to be penning a letter.
Yeah. The rat will cloak us well, and I cast Pass Without Trace.
All right.
All right. Using the owl to guide the radius, we take a wide berth and sort of sneak in a semicircle around them.
Okay. You manage to sneak past the guards without them noticing. You do, however, notice something peculiar. They all appear to be carrying a strange weapon. In fact, the reason it caught your eye is because this weapon is identical. They all appear to have short swords, which seem to have a blue rune etched along the blade. In fact, it covers the whole blade. It almost appears to be a series of runes, as if there's some magical spell affecting their blades.
But we don't have May anymore. Fuck.
But as you guys continue on, the guards soon fall behind you, and you continue down the road.
I think we should get one of those swords, sneaky man.
Simply to examine. No, I considered it, obviously. I say with a smile. But
tomorrow I can cast Identify on it.
Oh, he raises an eyebrow. He didn't know you could do that. Interesting. All right, wait here. I'd like.
No, I'm gonna try to stay within 30 feet of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I say give me some distance.
Yeah,
and
I'll be about 30 feet away.
Sneak a little closer to the sleeping guards if I can.
Sure.
From the wood side, so not the middle of the road like this.
All right. You begin to sneak your way closer and closer.
So these two are sleeping
Mm-hmm.
near me.
Yep. The ones off to the side of the road are sleeping. There appears to be one patrolling the center of the road, although not very well. And then the one on the far side appears to be penning a letter to somebody.
Okay. So I activate my mage hand, and I would like to take this one's. Where is the one who's patrolling?
He's on the center of the road.
That one.
Yep.
Okay. So it seems like the fastest way I could get it out of his line of sight would be to take this guy's blade and sort of move it along the ground here, but get it onto this side of the rock so that this guy is on the other side of it. And then from here, move it into the woods near me.
Make a sleight of hand roll.
Okay.
Nice. 25. Fantastic. Yeah. You managed to pull the sword off of one of the sleeping guards and drag it around without anybody noticing.
All right, and I slowly make my way back into the woods.
All right. As you examine the blade, you see that, in fact, there is indeed a spell etched along the blade. It appears to glow a brilliant blue, and then it pulses green. Welcome to make an Arcana roll to determine what spell might be placed on it if you'd like.
Even if I'm not proficient yet.
Even if you're not proficient.
I like how you threw that yet in there.
You
There
have
you go.
no idea what this spell could be. In fact, the fact that you're seeing runes glowing on a blade is new to you. Usually magical weapons, they're either, have the magical properties possessed to them, but for a spell to be active and showing it's active seems new and unrealistic to you. All your time in the mage school never paid off. You didn't study artificing.
And
Can we get together and look at this
Yeah.
thing together?
We're moving up the road now again.
okay.
All right.
So as we're walking up the road,
Once I meet back up with him, I sort of hand it over to him to Bobik as ordered.
I actually looked and I don't have identify. I was totally wrong about that. But
May does.
but I cast guidance to ask the rot if they might know what's going on, and then I'm going to roll an Arcana roll. Great. D4. Give me good.
7
Yeah, that's an 11.
11. Yeah, you've never seen anything like this before. It appears to be some new type of enchantment. The rot has no knowledge of what it might be.
So,
should I take a look at it too?
absolutely.
I mean, I'm pretty proficient with blades, so.
May the rot bless you. And I tap him on the shoulder and give him guidance.
D4.
Yep.
It's not gonna matter.
Might. Maybe the DC's like 13.
1d4, right?
Yeah, you just click on the thing on the side.
14. Yeah, unfortunately, never seen this before either. You do have a faint recollection that this particular rune was used in the prison where you guys were kept, though.
Huh.
Sneaky man.
I have that recollection.
You do, yep.
So I'm gonna let them know. They're really starting to press look for us. Let's this runic looks vaguely familiar. I feel like I saw it maybe on the door or the lock of the cell.
I'm not sure if that means that they are coming after us in particular, or if it means that some newer school or newer application of an older school of magic is being used by these folk on their blades and also by the prison, some sort of abjuration effect to to oppose casters.
We must find a town. Sneaky man, I have a feeling you might be able to speak with some nefarious people in those towns that might not work with authority. And
Right,
we
that's what
can,
as I was saying earlier, yeah.
yeah, contacts and thieves' cant and things like that. I bet we could find somebody that might be able to identify that weapon on the DL and or tell us what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I agree. I think talking to some friendly or non-hostile
As you guys are sitting
people.
here looking at the weapon, you see the lights begin to glow in the forest once more, that eerie blue light. They seem to be
In the
coming
forest.
towards you.
The will of the wisps again.
I think we should keep moving.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, so which direction are you guys heading in? You heading north or you heading south?
North, I think.
Yeah,
I have no idea. I have no orientation right now of.
we're going away from where those guards were, and we're going toward in the direction of Waterdeep, and we're just trying to find civilization along the way to maybe help us get some information.
All right. You spend the rest of the night traveling. The sun begins to start to peek up over the horizon as you continue to follow the main road. You see the outskirts.
Well, we're not. Just to be clear, we're not on the main road, right?
No, you guys are off to the side, right?
Okay, yeah. We're like sticking to as back roads as possible or off road.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you see the outskirts of a large city in the distance.
Do we think it's more likely Waterdeep or Daggerford? Is it on the coast?
It is not on the coast. It appears to be straddling a river.
Okay.
And there's a large highway off to your right.
Looks like we got Daggerford coming up.
If I make
Are there any
suggestion?
Are there any buildings on like the outskirts, like maybe inns along the highway outside of Daggerford?
So as you guys approach, yes, it does appear that there is a small kind of way station, if you will, for weary travelers who are traveling along the tradeway.
Rob, what were you saying?
I don't think we should stop anywhere between here and Waterdeep.
Why is that?
I think we should blow past Waterdeep and go further north and then come back around. Because they're going to if they're expecting us to go north to Waterdeep or any of the main cities, they're going to be watching the south side. If we blow past...
I doubt they're looking for us specifically this far up. I think that they're just doing something with magic users.
How many other groups have escaped the prisons?
Well, I don't think they're just looking. I mean, they were looking for the escaped prisoners further south, but I mean, I don't know if the guards along the way are looking for us. I think maybe the rune is part of some order that is imprisoning magic users and stuff.
Wild Carver, I think I agree. I my sense with all these, like the papers that they asked us to show and the way other people seem to be afraid of the guards and talking about magic users suggests that while we were imprisoned, something changed in our something changed in the way the laws are being implemented here. I don't really know what's going on, but I think this is about more than just escaped convicts. I could be wrong, but I do agree. I agree with you. It makes sense to try to approach from the north just to avoid.
I agree that it is more than just a group of escaped prisoners, but if you think about it, you've been through one town. We hijacked we kidnapped a guard, and we were working our way from south to north.
Yeah.
If they're we're clearly
they're looking for us, yeah.
they are, whether it's a primary search or a secondary, oh, look, there they are.
Right. Better safe than sorry.
It's
I
better
agree.
safe to go north, blow past, go north, and then if we need to come back down, it's going to be less obvious of us coming from the north to the south than it is from the south to the north.
That's
But I
fine.
think
Sure.
I do think like instead of going straight to the city, like you said, we should try something more off the beaten path, like an inn or something along the highway, and maybe see if we can get Alistair to get some information.
I agree. Yeah.
All
But
right.
I think going from north to south is going to be the most advantageous.
Okay.
Well, do you guys want to stop at this inn right here? Skip Daggerford proper, but stop at the inn.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. See if we just get some information.
All
Well,
right.
Carver,
Maybe we could stay during the day and leave at night again.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we could try it. Just be ready.
Yeah.
You want me to scout it out first?
I
Yeah,
think that might be the best idea.
absolutely. I think we'll stay outside.
All right. So you guys head up to the inn. Alistair, as you approach the inn, it seems to be a fairly modest accommodation, if you will. It's not like a dive tavern or anything like that. There are stables. It appears to be a fairly large barn. Seems to cater mostly to merchants traveling along the tradeway.
Huh. In other words, too expensive.
You would guess that this would probably be a place that you could make some coin if you were to gamble.
Right.
The most people that would be coming here would be people who are either going into the city and need to rest for the night before they go into Daggerford, or perhaps people such as yourself on the run looking for a place to lay low for a day or two while they scout out the situation ahead.
Well, yeah, I go in and I have a drink and kind of look around and get a sense of who's in there,
All right.
whether they're watchful eyes.
So as you head into the tavern, oops.
Can I have? And where are these guys?
I think we're gonna hang out right outside
Okay,
the door so that I can if there's a big commotion we can jump in. But
yeah, I was gonna say I leave my familiar with you.
yeah.
He'll peck you on the right mushroom if you.
You could also message us, right? Don't you have message?
I do, but that's an action,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and it's like a casting.
Can you
I
guys
no
see
longer
that
think
map?
of-
Is it not working?
I see it.
Okay.
I can't. It's black. But I'm
Yeah.
figuring I shouldn't be able to because I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you're on the map though. Wild
Yeah.
Carver.
I'm on the map too. There we are. I can see now.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, so I figure I'm gonna be is this a chimney here?
Yes.
So yeah, so I see that's a solid section. There's a bush, and I think we're just gonna hang low right here, and we're close enough to the window that we can hear if there's a big commotion.
Sure.
I like that.
Nobody look behind that bush.
I mean,
It's
if I
too
could lie
weird.
down on the ground and pull myself into my shell, I'd probably look like a rock covered in fungus. So.
All right. Alistair, you heading inside?
I am.
All right. As you make your way inside, it appears to be relatively calm this early in the morning. You see a couple of merchants have come down for breakfast and have talked to the barkeep. The barkeep appears to be preparing the morning meals for the guests.
That's right. It is.
He looks up as you come in. Oh, hello, friend. Welcome.
I smile a winning smile at him and kind of politely incline my head and say,
What brings you to the merchant's downfall?
I
Don't mind the
smile.
name, by the way. It's just a misnomer. My wife. Funny joke she likes to play.
I smile and say, my rumbling belly. What do you have on the menu today?
Well, we have eggs Benedict. We have a nice slice of ham, if you like that. And I've been told we have some tiefling, if that's your fancy.
I'm
I thought you only bought one because you weren't sure if it was the right kind.
I say, did you say tiefling?
Ah, indeed, I did, my friend. Are you a man of foreign tastes?
Since when did we eat people?
He kind of looks at you quizzically for a second. People? We don't eat people here, friend.
When did you start eating tiefling here?
Tiefling has always been a commodity in these parts.
Insight check. Or have I ever heard of that? People eating tiefling here?
Make an insight roll. You've never heard of that before. In fact, you're right to think that that's strange. However, he appears to be genuine and honest, and you look around and nobody seems to be reacting adversely to this.
Say, oh, wait, I'm confused. I'm sorry. I thought I was in the east. Listen, do you,
He looks at
I
you
said-
again. You are in the east, friend. Where are you hail from?
I shake my hand at him like it doesn't matter and say, any word on the, any word is on the roads to the south from here? I intend to, I intend to pay visit to some of the towns along the coast, and would know of bandit activity and whatnot.
Absolutely, my friend. I have some information for you, if you are willing to pay the price. Where are you traveling to?
I see. He sort of nods. I need to look at the map. I don't remember the name of any places.
Are you
I can't-
going to Baldur's Gate, or perhaps Candlekeep, or
I
all the
say-
way to Triel?
I nod and say all of the above, but it really depends on what we find along the way.
Well,
In any case, I will.
after the Great Cataclysm, my friend, there has not been much bandit activity with all the increased guard patrols. But we have heard that there are a few, well, fey creatures about, those who are of the magic nature. If that is your concern, then I would be wary. Rumor has it that a few have escaped from Cliffwatch Prison. In fact, there is a reward for 1,000 gold marks for a Mortimer P. Whistlebottom who is harboring fugitives.
Oh, really?
Indeed, sir.
I'll keep my eyes out. All right. Well, thank you. I will go and bring information about the menu to my colleagues, and we will return forthwith.
Oh, you're traveling with friends. Invite them in. All are welcome here.
Clearly. Have a nice day, sir.
You too.
And I sort of walk out, and I would kind of walk past these guys, and like head towards the someplace we can talk, kind of away from the inn.
All right, you guys head to the other side of the bushes.
I relay to them what just the experience I just had, sort of with a heavy focus on the fact that not only are they eating tiefling in there, but the guy seems to think that they always have, which is like clearly not right.
So Bobik is not only horrified, but he is fucking outraged. Like this is a complete insult to the rot that thinking creatures would be devoured instead of being left to rot as nature intended. And he is like fuming.
Understandable.
Very mad.
I say we need to find out what's happening. I think the fact that this man seems to have the belief that things had always been this way is the most disconcerting thing that we have encountered thus far.
Or is he just saying that? Is he trying to
It's possible,
convince
but
you or justify?
it's certainly possible. I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty good at telling what a person thinks.
Hmm.
and I'm pretty sure this guy. I'm pretty sure he. Pretty sure he thought I was the crazy one when I asked him to confirm that what he was saying. So
We need more. You should have asked him more about the prison, and more about this catechism, whatever the cataclysm. What the
the
fuck that was.
cataclysm. Out of character, DM. I thought the cataclysm was the spell plague, wasn't it?
Correct. So the cataclysm
Okay.
happened about a year ago. Magic kind
Okay.
of went wonky for everybody and started causing all this ruckus. So people are very wary of magic users at this point. That and anything that seems unnatural has kind of been, the commoner's problem. They blame anything that's not everyday life as, this is what caused it. This is why my life isn't good.
Yeah. Witches.
Muggles.
Very much,
Insufficient.
very much Salem, Massachusetts in the 1600s.
Yeah.
Insufficient cannibalism. So I say I didn't want to press too much about the prison. Just I don't know. I've learned not to connect my not to focus my conversations on topics that I'm trying to skirt. But I am freaked out. Should we does this Alistair says but I am disturbed, and he pauses and says let us check something quickly, and I'd like to stealthily, if I can, move around the building. I want to basically make sure that they don't have like a stable of like people that they're going to execute to eat.
Yeah, no. As you head around the building, it appears to be a regular, wayside tavern, if you will, catering mostly to merchants. There are a couple horses in the stable. They appear to be, relatively good quality draft horses.
There's not like a pen. There's not like a pen of tiefling around a trough.
There's not a pen of tiefling. There's nothing that you would immediately consider, oh my goodness, what the fuck are these people doing?
Okay.
Just appears to be your regular tavern. Small common room, couple of bedrooms, and a large barn for draft horses and travelers to rest up before they head into the city.
Is this another situation where we actually can't cross the river without going into the city?
So the city straddles the river.
Right.
Yeah. If you guys wish to cross the river, you'll have to either head into the city or find another way across.
So when Bobik was walking around while he was checking that out, I'm gonna do a nature roll.
Okay.
Could he, or I don't know if this is nature or survival, could he find like any edible plants in the bushes around?
That would be a survival roll.
All right.
Yeah, so Bobik, as you look around, in fact, it appears that there's a garden full of cooking herbs and edible tubers right behind the
Any
inn.
of them poisonous? Not like poisonous kill you, but poisonous like give you the runs and ruin your day?
So the only thing that you would immediately identify as possibly being poisonous is that there's a good quantity of monk's hood growing.
So he just grabs it as he's walking by and then walks over to this well before we leave and just crumbles it up and drops it in there.
All right.
First act of chemical warfare.
Interesting.
Casual chemical warfare.
This
Very,
is
very
quickly
bad.
turning into a campaign of players versus world.
He's very, very mad.
So in 3 weeks, when you have officially killed everybody in this poor tavern,
You said that's not lethal, right?
Yeah, I just want to give him like diarrhea. Like just give him stomach cramps for a day. That's the plan.
all right.
Yeah, but you know how to cure diarrhea, right? You gotta have an intake of water, and you just fuck their whole water.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. All
They're gonna
right.
have no choice but to fight a GI bug with more tiefling.
And this, you guys wonder why you're being hunted. You have not done a single nice thing in this whole campaign. You're
That's
just like,
not true.
let's go around and poison people.
Nothing to
These
do with
people are
spell,
hating
spell
tieflings.
magic users or
All
whatever.
right,
Let's
let's
not
go.
teach them the error of their ways. Let's poison them.
I don't think we can teach them the.
Oh, this was not a situation where we were gonna like argue them into.
All right, so you guys are heading
Okay.
out. You're not gonna spend the night or anything?
No,
Get
I don't think we could
information,
afford.
or-
I don't think we could afford it even if we wanted
We can't
to.
afford to stay here. It would be suicide to walk in there with you guys.
Perhaps not. You never know.
And I'm not sure what more information I could get that wouldn't give away. I need to talk to a criminal.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I need a criminal so I can be like, look, I was in prison, I got out, and things are crazy. What's going on?
Maybe you can go in there and just say you'd like a meal before you head out, and your compatriots are like, I don't know, we're tidying up the camp or something.
As you
And
guys
that-
are discussing this, you hear a little girl's voice call out, Mommy, look, it's a giant turtle. He's over by the well. Can I go throw him a gold coin for good luck?
Okay, let's move.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
sweetheart. And you see a couple move towards you.
Let's move. Actually, I create. Yeah, let's keep moving.
You guys are going to move off? All right.
Yeah, but that was a gold coin.
All right, moving on. So you guys have the option of either heading into what is possibly Daggerford, or continuing along the trade way, or going
there's
back
no
to
way-
the coast.
What's the question, Jake?
I'm just confused.
Do you
I
want to
think
go
we
back
could-
into the tavern?
No,
Okay.
I don't think that there's good things there for us. I don't know what you guys think. I think we just keep going towards Waterdeep. I don't really know what to do here.
Well, at this point, we should probably find an off-the-way place to rest for the day, so
Right.
that we can go at night.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Wild Carver.
Well, we got to figure out how to get across this river.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest thing.
Maybe we need to steal another cart.
Can you say steal another guard?
Cart.
Oh,
Cart.
cart. You said guard.
Steal another cart. That's an option too.
We did that too, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think there's going to be any way that we can get through Daggerford unnoticed.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we could always try walking east along the river and see if it kind of narrows out.
See if we can get across at that Sticomber place, whatever that is.
I mean, it potential.
I don't know.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right, let's head east.
All right, you guys begin heading east back towards the coast.
No.
No, that's west.
West would be the coast.
Sorry, yes, you guys begin heading east. My bad.
Into the hills towards that like
In-
Sticomber place.
Yep. All right.
Is it daytime yet?
Yes, it is daytime. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning at this point.
Yeah, let's find a hidey place in these hills, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little hollow. Yeah.
Yeah, so you come across the forest, and then beyond that is some hills. If you were to continue going west, you see a large swampland ahead of you.
I'm gonna do like survival to see like looking in these hills, can we see is there like a cave or somewhere we can rest?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Are we in the hills though? Aren't they on the other side of the river?
No, we're over here, right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
you guys are about right here at this
Yeah.
point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so as you guys head up into the hills, you find a secluded area, kind of sheltered, with, hills around you, kind of making a nice little secluded area to lay low. The only direction that people would be able to see would be, southwest from the forest.
Well, I think we should probably make camp.
Agreed.
Sure.
All right. Who would like a mushroom before we rest?
I pop a mushroom.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm
So,
gonna
but
take.
they're all gonna go bad anyway. So we each eat one of the 3 that I have left, and then I'm gonna burn the rest of my spell slots
I'm making more.
on making more. So that's 1, 2,
Weird.
50. So 50.
It's
No,
like a
50.
fish, like a fish laying eggs.
Yeah.
So how do I use that thing again?
Use what thing?
The mushroom.
Oh, you just eat it. It's a good berry. You just take one.
You should feel it in like an hour or 2, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel sick, that's okay. That's expected.
It's normal.
Don't freak out.
Make sure you drink lots of water.
All right.
I'll take first watch.
Sounds good. I'll take the middle of the night.
Alright.
Middle of the day.
Oh yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Yes.
So you guys managed to take a long rest, no interruption, nice secluded spot. You do, however, off in the distance see lots of merchants begin traveling along the tradeway as the day begins to pick up in earnest. You see something that kind of catches your eye, Wildcarver, as you're taking first watch. You see a group of merchants seem to be leading a caravan of tieflings. You see one Goliath among them, and then the rest seem to be smaller creatures, perhaps gnomes or other fey creatures.
Which way are they headed?
They appear to be heading south, away from Daggerford and the inn that you guys went to.
That sucks.
It's really hard to make out what type of creatures they might be, though. They just appear so small to you at that distance.
What are they?
If you had to guess, they are smaller than dwarves.
But there was also tieflings and a Goliath in the group.
Three tieflings and one Goliath.
I think we should see what they know.
Yeah, but who's with them? There's merchants, right?
Yes, they're being escorted by an armed guard, and they all appear to be traveling in single file.
Are they in shackles? Can we see?
It's hard to see from this distance, but if you had to guess, possibly. You're welcome to make a perception roll to determine.
All right. And can you send your familiar?
Yes. How many guards are there?
Make a perception roll.
For myself and for my familiar?
For your familiar, if you're sending your familiar to scout it out.
Okay. I gotta remind myself. Oh. +3. With advantage.
Yep. Gotta love those keen senses.
Yeah, although I don't know, my perception is +9, so I'm not sure whether 1d20 +3 with advantage is better.
Do it with advantage, yeah. Oh, 19. Now just roll yours just to see.
Yeah, I was actually about to. I was about to.
I will
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your owl's roll instead of yours.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Yeah, so as you look over through your owl's eyes, you see, in fact, that they are shackled. However, the Goliath is not shackled. It appears to be a member of the guard.
Mm.
You see 3 gnomes. One of them appears to be a deep gnome, as it has dark gray skin, with 2 rock gnomes as well. And then the others appear to be a combination of 1 winged tiefling and 2 non-winged variants, 2 females and 1 male. The male being the winged version.
They're all shackled.
They are all shackled together and filing single file.
How
Any
many
mark-
guards?
Any marks on them?
No marks on them. You, however, see that this merchant appears to have hired a mercenary guard. You see members of the Flaming Fist escorting them.
Huh. Those scumbags.
How many guards are we seeing?
You're seeing a total of 12 guards.
Yep,
Okay.
nope.
I mean, I can
They all appear
cast
to be
and kill.
heavily armed.
Well, heavily armed guards.
Werewolves
Versus
are
the
there
rot.
wolves?
I forgot to get my long rest.
Yeah. Like, what's more important right now?
Maybe we could follow them and surprise them later,
Or at least see where they
Or
go, or
find-
see
or
where they,
find
or
a
see where
way-
they see where they get taken.
or find a way to free some of the people or get some information from them.
So they appear to be heading south towards Baldur's Gate.
Makes sense if they got the flaming fist with them.
All right, so let's finish our rest and then hoof it. We can catch up to them. We got fucking wild carver. We move fast.
What's the plan? What's the plan?
I think we finish our rest and then we follow them south, and then when they are resting, we try to free some and get some information. You know, like that's the plan, right? They're gonna have to rest at some point, right?
You guys are gonna head back south then?
I don't know. I think this is our most promising lead as to what is going on. I got good berries for days.
I do agree that in speaking with some of these folks could be very helpful in understanding what has happened to our lands. I have some concerns about engaging with the authorities this way.
Well, maybe we can find a way to free some of them without engaging the authorities.
I feel like there's more here than we see.
I agree. I just don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, it's like Wildcarver wants to help, but knowing his background, he's very hesitant to.
Mm-hmm.
Only because you guys don't really know his background, so. But he doesn't feel like it's opportunistic to try to save any of those people right now.
Yeah, I'm not saying we should do it now, but what I'm saying is, like, we're in the middle of a long rest right now. We rest, and you can travel twice as fast as them. Like, we can catch up to them in like half a day, right? And then we can, when they're resting, we can try to get some information and or free some people.
Alistair, are
We
you
don't have
still
to- we
looking
don't have
through
to
your
attack them
owl's
all.
eyes at all?
Yes.
Make a perception roll for me real quick. Might be a turn of events here.
Yee. I'll use my
advantage,
I'll
right?
use my inspiration. I'll
Okay.
use my inspiration. From last session, I'll use my inspiration. I don't like criticals.
Yeah.
That's a critical fail. 19. Yes, as your owl is kind of scouting out the road situation, you see going off to the north into Daggerford, off in the distance, at the very far ability of your owl's perception. You see a merchant caravan traveling with 4 guards, and it appears that a familiar face is amongst them. You see a young woman with long blonde hair that resembles Sarah.
Among the guards.
She appears to be being escorted by them into Daggerford.
Alistair freezes where he's sitting and says, "Huh, I think I got Sarah. She's getting taken into Daggerford by 4 guards. Change things?"
Maybe we go into Daggerford tonight then.
Agreed. Wild Carver?
I also feel that is not advantageous to our current predicament.
And the party comes to a crossroads, ladies and gentlemen. Do they free the trapped souls that are bound to be processed and made into next dinner? Or do they go and save their beloved Sarah?
Does Sarah look like she's being held captive?
That's a good question.
If you're welcome to snap back to your owl's eyes, making another perception roll. It appears that the guards have taken up formation around her as if she's being escorted, but
She's an artificer.
she is indeed an artificer.
Did she ever use message with me?
She did not.
But even if she didn't, if you know her, can't you? And you can see her, you can still message her, right?
If he does it through his owl's eyes, yeah, that's entirely possible.
I wasn't sure about that. Can I do non-touch spells through my familiar?
You can deliver touch spells with a familiar. You can cast certain spells with a familiar. I don't know.
Like, am I allowed to cast message
I
through
will
a
allow
familiar?
non-combat spells through your familiar.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, so then I get my owl to within 30 feet of her, if I can.
Okay.
Or is it 60 feet, actually? Hold on. So, 120 feet, pardon me. And then I'd like to cast message through my familiar.
Hey, Jack, would you look at this, man? There's an owl looking right at you.
120 feet away? So she's not disguised, right? She's still just dressed as Sarah. She's
dressed as Sarah. Last time you saw her, she looks exactly the same. Yep.
So I send a message and say, we nearly got ourselves killed trying to figure out where you went.
You see her stop walking for a second through your owl's eyes. She responds,
Oh, great.
Alistair? Is that you?
I message again. I say, what's going on, Sarah?
I've been kidnapped. Are you close by? Can you save me? These people, they say they're gonna return me to my father, but I don't believe them. Their leader, his name is... What was his name? Leonid. He says he knows my father and that he's gonna return me for a reward. He claims that you guys kidnapped me.
It didn't look like there was much of a struggle from the tent at night. What happened?
It's a long story. Are you close by? Can you help me?
I have time to hear your story.
I don't know how long it... They're bringing me into Daggerford. They mean to turn me over to the High Inquisitor. Are you sure you can't help me, please? Alistair.
Can I insight check? This seems like a little shady, actually.
Yes, do so at disadvantage as it's through message.
Nice.
She seems to be concerned, but you have the sense that she's more concerned about getting away than she is about whether you're okay or not.
Yeah.
About getting away from them, you mean?
Mm-hmm. As if this wasn't a part of her plan.
I say, we're in a position to help you, but not if you keep playing games.
Alistair, I'm not playing games with you. These people mean to turn me in. Who knows what will happen to me?
What are you worried about? What are your goals, Sarah?
Alistair, I thought we were friends. You should know me by now.
I would like to think that we are, but I certainly do not know you by now. I have only known these others for a few days, remember? I say, but none of us knows each other yet. What,
But was it not I who looked out for you? Who promised you reward? Who would clear your name? Alistair, you must free me before they turn me in. The High Inquisitor means to put me to death.
Insight again.
No way.
Another...
He said that this guy was going to send her back to her father. And now she's saying he's going to put her to death.
Yeah, I know.
Her stories suck.
I say I don't know.
Roll that insight at disadvantage again. She seems very concerned and worried. You feel a sense of almost anguish come across the message bond.
I say I don't understand. I thought you said that they meant to return you to your father. Why would this person put you to death? Why?
Have you not heard? My father, he's been corrupted. He's one of them. He means to imprison all the magic folk in the Fae. He's surely going to put me to death for my abilities. You must help me, Alistair. You're my only hope.
What's the current status of her cart and whatnot?
As you look through your owl's eyes, they appear to be coming upon the city gates. They'll be there within about 6 minutes or so. You guys might have enough time to run over there and intercept them as they cross through the gates.
Are the gates before a bridge or after a bridge?
The gates are before the bridge.
Maybe we sneak into the city at night and try to get her out.
Do you know where they will...
Are you there? Help me, please. They're going to bring me to the High Inquisitor.
Do you know, will they take you to him immediately or put you somewhere for the night?
Indeed. He means to turn me in and collect his reward. And then they'll make a mock trial of me, and then they'll burn me.
Well, where will they be holding you until the trial?
I'm sorry. Was there somebody else talking through
you,
you, Alistair?
I convey the question. Where will they be holding you?
I don't know, Alistair. Please, you must hurry. You are close by, are you not?
There's something so shady about the way she keeps on asking that, right?
Yeah.
I agree. 100%. It's like she's trying to force you to
run into the open.
To run out there.
Yeah.
Like there's a trap laying in wait.
I love how you guys don't trust her anymore.
No, I trust her. It's not. No. The issue is that it's like she keeps on trying to confirm that we're close for some reason. Anyway, so I say, we are close. How did they find our camp?
I don't know. All I know is that a man came to me while you were all sleeping, and I felt charmed by him. He dragged me away, and next thing I know, I ended up away, some far off distant land where nothing seemed real. It was almost a different dimension. And then I awoke, and I found myself restrained and surrounded by heathens. These men, they wanted to do vile things to me, Alistair. But at least their man who is leading them is a man of honor. He would not let them touch me, but if they bring me to the High Inquisitor, I will surely burn.
So there's 4 guards around her at the back of a large convoy, is that what you said?
Yes, and there also appears to be a large burly man leading them towards the city gates. At this point, they're almost upon the gates.
I mean, I don't see a situation how we can do anything. Like, I think we have to try to go in and get her later.
How big a bird can you be?
I can't be a bird. I can't have a flying speed yet.
Oh, right.
Not until level 8, I think.
How long between them bringing you into the city and you being presented to this Inquisitor, do you think?
It depends on how quickly they are processing new intakes. Alistair, the world is wrong. It is not okay anymore.
Agreed. We are trying to figure this out, and I'd be glad to have some of the information that you seem to have from you. But let's focus on that.
Let's into a fervor here, Alistair. They see
Understand.
me and they throw rocks at me. As you look through your owl's eyes, you see a crowd of commoners has gathered around and has started jeering and laughing and throwing things towards Sarah.
For being an artificer?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I want to. So out of character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is an artificer really a magic use? Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, because like when I think artificer, I think of Tinkerbell. I know that's such a widely way out there, but like.
Wait. Hold on. I think you might have crossed wires there.
But Tinkerbell is also a magic user.
Tinkerbell's a fucking fairy.
Tinkerbell's a tiny little fairy. Tinkerbell's a tiny little fairy with a magic wand.
Tinkerbell doesn't have a wand.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Tinkerbell actually has nothing. There's nothing magical about Tinkerbell.
What?
The fairy dust is magic. Yeah.
It's all
My kids
PCP.
have watched it all.
So, Tinkerbell is a tinker. She creates things from other things. That's what I think of it as an artificer. So, I just
But they use mechanical contraptions to like cast spells and
They're like
harness spells and stuff
like gnomes,
yeah,
like Magitech.
yeah, magic. Fuck yeah.
All right, so what would you guys like to do as they're crossing through the city gates?
So I'm gonna try to get my familiar to stay close. I think that I say to the other two, I say, even if we didn't know her, I think we need to save this girl. Agreed?
If you're telling me what's happening, Bobik is very uncomfortable. He says, the rot would not allow such suffering. We must free her.
The timing is bad. We need to figure out a way to get into the city quietly.
Agreed.
Do you two have any means of concealing yourselves?
I can be an animal.
Can we get to the sewers?
Say again?
There's a river, yeah, I bet we could definitely get to sewers.
Alistair, are you there?
We are trying to figure out a way to get into the city safely so that we can assist you.
Please, you must hurry.
We're doing our best. I'm going to keep this line of communication open as long as I can.
If I can't, I will send Gizmo to aid you.
Okay.
Can Gizmo signal us to where you are? Is there some way he can do
I've
that?
got the owl following her.
I can create a distraction once you are close by. Please let me know.
We will.
I say just don't let her know how we'll be getting there.
Yeah.
Right, I think we keep sub-operational security here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a river that goes right through the city, so I bet we could get in through the river.
Like underwater?
Are there or like there's probably sewers that empty into the river, like just find a grate and go. If it has sewers, if there are sewers in the city. I don't know. If it's just a small town, like we could still get in through.
Are there any like carts coming towards the gate now?
There's a couple coming in and out. It seems to be the usual afternoon traffic.
Any like bigger carts?
No, unfortunately not. The largest cart would be a farmer's cart coming through, which is about a 5x5 cart, which is full of potatoes and carrots.
All right. Yeah, if you guys think we should look at the sewers, we could check them.
Say we go by the river. Try to sneak into the city that way.
Yeah, I think coming in from such a poor front would be the most advantageous direction for us to travel.
Let's go to the river. Sneak along the river.
All right. As you guys make your way down towards the river, make stealth checks for me. Unless you're not trying to be hidden.
No,
Can
we
I
are.
cast Pass Without a Trace?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
25.
Everybody gets a +10 to their stealth check.
Bowick definitely needs it.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody else is rocking 25s except for Bobic, so we will take Bobic's roll. Yeah, as you guys make your way down to the river, you hear a little girl yell out in a very familiar voice, "Mommy, look! It's a turtle in the river!" But other than that, nobody else seems to notice.
All right. And then I think we just kind of just hiding in vegetation along the river. We get as close to the city until we can see if might be a way into the city along the river.
As you guys make your way towards the city, you see that the river passes under a bridge. There does appear to be a sewer network, however, it is graded off.
Can I inspect the grate?
Yep.
Investigate for traps and locks.
As you look over the sewer grate, it appears to be relatively sturdy iron bars. There does not appear to be a door or anything. The passage appears to be just wide enough for you to fit your head through.
The whole passage?
Yes.
Oh, not just the bars, you mean?
Just the bars individually appear to be wide enough just for a head.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's no doors or anything that seems to lead into it.
There's no pickable lock.
No locks or anything. No traps.
I mean, I could certainly cast Gaseous Form and stroll right through. You cast it 3 times even, but that uses all 3 of my spell slots.
It's up to you guys. What you'd like to do, let me know.
Are there any rusty spots? Go ahead, Rob.
Is it possible? Could I roll investigation to see if I can bend these? Are they? I mean, they're sewers, so they have to be submerged.
So they're very slimy. They're full of algae. There are a couple rust spots on them, but they all appear to be relatively sturdy and solid. If you'd like to try and bend them, please make a strength check for me.
So,
you're welcome to do athletics.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think athletics is the only thing that I have on here that says strength on it.
As you try to pull the bars apart, you manage to bend them a little bit, big enough to fit half your body through. You guys might be able to make it through if you can suck in your guts.
They're calling us fat now?
But I don't think Bobic would make it through with his shell.
I can get through.
Fair enough.
If they can get through, I can get through. Don't worry.
Yeah, so it's a pretty tight squeeze, but Alistair and Wildcarver, you guys managed to make your way inside the grate through the opening that Wildcarver has pulled open for you.
What in, Bobic?
Yeah, I'll just wild shape one time and turn into a little box turtle and walk through, and then turn back into Bobic.
All right, you guys managed to make it inside. Ahead of you, you see a passage that seems to go up along the river. And to the left, however, you see what appears to be the city's sewers. The opening is about 4 feet by 3 feet. You'd have to duck to crawl in, if you will. And you see a steady stream of refuse flowing out of it.
Great idea, Bobek. I say.
And directly above you, you hear the sounds of carts and horses as they're coming over the bridge crossing the river.
Get out of sight.
Yeah.
You guys are fairly well hidden where you are. Nobody above is going to notice you.
So we can either go into the sewer or like move along the river out of the city, right?
Correct.
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah.
All right, you guys managed to head into the sewer network. The stream is pretty fierce against you, and you kind of get splashed up in the face a few times as you try to make your way in. Eventually, you come to a fork where one path goes off to the right and another directly ahead.
I look at the others.
So I'm going to cast Locate Object on Gizmo and try to figure out what direction she's in.
All right. As you cast your Locate Object, it seems to ping off towards the right, about 900 feet or so.
All right, so I say we go to the right.
All right, as you guys head to the right, the passage begins to narrow. It's 3 feet by 2 feet at this point. You kind of have to shimmy your way and duck down. It's very uncomfortable. At the end, though, about 6 feet down, you see it opens up into a large cavern, and you see light coming from above. Everybody, please make a athletics or acrobatics roll to make it through the opening.
Oh!
Wild Carver, unfortunately your body is just too big to fit through this narrow opening and you're stuck on the other side.
Uh-oh.
However, the rest of you seem to
right
make it
underneath
through.
the toilet, right underneath like a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Can we try to pull him through?
You guys would have to do something to open it up. Unfortunately, it's just too narrow for his large body to fit through.
Can I use Mage Hands to help him slide through?
That wouldn't work, unfortunately. You'd have to chisel away at the stone.
Alright, let's do it.
Or turn him into a different form that could more easily fit.
Gaseous form. Third level
Forcing
spell
you
slot.
into using that.
Alright, casting gaseous form.
Alright, you reach out, you touch him, and he turns into this gaseous form and kind of flows through to the other side. As you guys come to the other side, you look above you, you see the opening of a well. It's about 50 feet above you, you see daylight.
How visible is this gaseous form? Is it like obviously a thing?
It's a misty cloud, essentially.
So it's like weird and creepy. It's not like you can't just like casually roll like that.
Yeah, so he looks like a cloud of fog, essentially.
Yeah.
Liquids as solid surfaces, so we can walk across the sewer.
You know, I was just wondering if this wouldn't be a good opportunity for him to just go up and look for her, because he's gaseous and there's a great.
At this point, you hear the voice call in your mind again, Alistair. Are you close? Where are you?
My locate object's still going.
She's about 100 feet above you.
100 feet above us.
I say we are close. Where are you right now?
They've brought
Actually,
me
I
to
have
some
my owl.
tavern.
My owl's. Yeah, my owl's circling. Where?
They have
Can
me
I
locked
see-
in a room.
In a tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the tavern with my owl?
Your owl can see the tavern, but it does not see Sarah.
Does
There's
it
light
see?
coming-
Does it see the grate over us?
It sees a well with a bucket outside of this inn.
I say, do you have freedom of movement in your room?
No, but they've bound and restrained me.
Is there a window?
There's a moment of silence. There's one window, but it has bars on it. Where am I, Alistair? Please, you must help me.
It's daytime, correct?
It is daytime. Yep, it's about 12 in the afternoon.
So this isn't a grate, actually. It's a well that we're in?
Yes. About 50 feet above you, you see the wells opening and you see a bucket hanging.
And what is in the area surrounding the well?
Surrounding the well, you see stone walls of a typical well, and then you see the sewer entrance, and then you guys are standing in about 3 feet of water.
Sorry, I mean up on the top. I like if we were to climb the well, what would we be coming out into?
You'd be coming out into a well. Can't really see from your position. It's about 50 feet.
No, my owl is above looking down. Sorry.
So yeah, your owl sees this well, and there appears to be a main street coming along the side of it, and then there's an entrance into the tavern.
Okay, it's like a main street though. It's not like in the back, and it's not like in a back courtyard or something.
Nope, it's a main street. It's about 20 feet wide or so.
I communicate all of this to them.
So, I mean,
how long does the gaseous form last?
It lasts an hour.
And how long can you wild shape for?
I can wild shape for several hours.
Aren't those both concentrations though?
No, I can hold concentration while I'm in wild shape.
Alright.
This is your disguise now, Wildcarver.
Well, I mean, I think he can go up and right into Anne's room and then pop into his shape in that room and bust her out. Like, I bet if he gets her untied, her artificer powers will help get those bars off the windows.
I think many of us could. I think that all three of us could potentially infiltrate.
I say he goes up into the room. I break concentration so that he can get out, and then he can just untie her.
He's going to be solo for a while if we do that.
We can get to the edge of the well and waiting for backup and have your familiar circle.
Wouldn't the easiest... Can you cast that on multiple people?
Gaseous form?
Yeah.
No, it's a concentration spell.
Because it would be a nice way to get her out of there, too.
It would, but I have to touch them, and it's a concentration spell.
Just touch.
Are you close by? Are you coming?
We're trying to figure out the best way to liberate you. Or I don't say liberate, I say the best way to break you out of there.
Where are you?
Well, let's climb up to the edge of the well, I think.
Where specifically are you? I'll send Gizmo to you.
I don't...
Why would Gizmo being here be helpful?
He can create a distraction. So you can slip in and rescue me.
Yeah, I'll let you know if we need you to do that. I still feel like she's being super weird.
I know.
Alistair,
I think that's why he can fly in gaseous form, scope it out, but then I won't know when to break concentration. He'll have to find some way to signal me.
I can communicate with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I do feel like we need to scout more. And you can't use flying forms, huh?
But he can fly. He's got a flying speed of 10. He can just float up.
But how are we going to get you out of here?
Get me out?
Yeah.
I could turn into something that can climb up the walls, or I can climb up the walls. How are you going to get out?
I'll climb up the walls.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I've got opposable thumbs, man.
I could turn into some sort of an animal that'll climb up just fine. Don't worry.
All right.
Oh man. coming,
right.
Alistair? Are you there?
Oh my god, she's freaking me out.
Yeah,
Please.
she's freaking me out too. All right, let's.
Alistair, he's here! He's here!
Alright,
With that, the communication goes silent.
All right. What are we doing?
let's climb.
All right, I'm wild shaping into an ape.
Alright, ape boy, here we go!
I think I can do that one. Let me just
And
double
with
check.
that, we'll take our final break, folks.
Good. I need the bathroom.
I can't handle it. What is it from? Uh-huh.
Alright, so the group is now finding themselves in a struggle to rescue Sarah before she's incinerated by the High Inquisitor.
She's like, where are you exactly and what is your armor class?
Yeah.
I'm trapped in the top
like-
building of the tavern. I'm on the second floor. My AC is 19.
Yeah.
Please
Are
help
you
me.
close? Are you close and what's lower, your wisdom or charisma save?
I'm not very smart or wise.
All right. So I'm at the edge of the well, climbing up as an ape.
So were you
And-
doing like acrobatics, you said? Oh, I already wrote it. Sorry, I forgot. No, wait, that's old.
Yeah.
Alistair, as you try to find purchase and scramble
Excuse
up,
me, you confused me with Bobik.
you manage
But
to
that-
make
wait,
it up
wait,
as Bobik falls back down as a giant ape.
6. All right, Bobik's trying to climb up again.
Stop monkeying around.
There we go.
Oh my
Hey. All right, yeah. So Bobik and Alistair, you both emerge out to the top at the same time. I need you guys to go ahead and roll initiative for me as I drag you onto this new battle map.
I'm gonna use this before we come up. I'm gonna use disguise self to make myself appear as an ape. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, Billy, what the fuck? There's 2 apes climbing out of the well.
This is not one.
And he's just flying up in gaseous form, I'm assuming.
Yeah. All right, so you guys have managed to make it out of the top.
Actually, to Sarah, do I have a sense yet from my owl which window she's behind?
Sarah is in the upper floor overlooking the well area where you guys are at.
I tell her, I say, beneath your window is a well.
I see
From
it.
that-
There's a giant monkey climbing out, Alistair.
I didn't realize she could see the out the window. I say, if you can start to free yourself, begin now. We are coming.
There's no freedom from my bonds, Alistair. They are bonds of the heart. Just kidding. All right, and with that, folks, we go to our last and final break.
What's
just kidding.
going on?
He just wanted to do the crossfade.
Yeah.
All right. So, wait, are there people here when we came out?
Yes, so there are 4 thugs kind of just standing around the entrance to this inn.
I can't see anything.
One of them looks over and
black.
says, "Hey, Billy, there's 2 apes climbing out of the well." And with that, everybody's rolling initiative.
I can't see anything, Caleb.
Bobek can't see. All right, let me check this.
And just so you know, I did not actually do the. I'm only clarifying because I don't want to lose the spell slot. I did not actually disguise myself as an ape.
He was just joking.
You should be able to see Bobek.
It's all black.
Hmm.
Why is it all black?
Maybe because
Oh,
you're in
now
a
I see.
bush. Maybe because you're
Now
in
I
a bush.
see.
There we go.
Okay.
Maybe 'cause
Oh, wait, I
you're
didn't
a
roll
giant
initiative.
ape.
I forgot to roll initiative.
You can roll initiative, Wild Carver. Like, I can drop concentration at any moment I want to, and you join the battle.
Yeah.
So
No.
I will do that at the most advantageous moment.
Well, then I'm gonna go hover in between them. I'm just gonna float around.
Wow, they're all getting shitty initiative rolls.
That's good because we
No,
did
yeah,
too.
get right in between them. Get right in between them so that they all, when they flee the giant that shows up right in front of them, you get opportunity attacks on all of them.
I can only get opportunity attacks on 2, I think.
Well, you can only get 1 each round because you have 1 reaction around, right?
I didn't think attack of opportunity was a reaction though.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
totally a
It
reaction.
is. Okay.
Yeah. So if you use your reaction for something else, you can't get an attack opportunity.
All right, and with that, we begin combat as this one comes running up to Alistair.
To me,
To you, good sir. To you.
All right. I'm breaking concentration now, so he falls
All
to the
right.
ground behind these 2 people.
Why is it not rolling for them? What the fuck?
so much for the stealthy approach. Although I guess we got really close without. I wish there was some way to just rip the bars out.
Aha.
I think the 2 of you should do it.
15. Does a 15 hit Alistair? It does not.
It does not.
All right, Bobik, you're up.
Okay. In my wild-shaped form, I am going to run up as a monkey and smack that dude.
Hey,
So
smack, smack.
it is +5 to hit, 1d6 plus 3, multi-attack. So let's
Nice.
do it. So I'll just roll a d20 in here. 9 plus 5 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Okay. And then I will roll again. That one hits.
That will definitely hit.
Okay. So 6 plus 3. So 7 damage.
All right.
He's being attacked by this fucking ape standing here.
He put a scratch on his face.
All right. Any other actions?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my Halo of Spores.
Can you use that in wild shape?
I think so. The spores are still around me, right?
Nice.
I still have reactions. It doesn't say anything about me not being able to.
Can you cast? Is it a cast?
Is it a cast? It's a reaction.
That's cool.
I have an ever-present cloud of spores around me that I can direct with my mind.
Nice. All right. Go ahead and roll it.
All right.
DC
On that
16
one.
save. Let's see if he makes it.
Always keeps at least 6 feet away from Bobek.
Constitution save. Yeah, you got a 21. This is a save.
Damn. Nobody gets hit by this thing.
All right. End of turn.
And a turn.
Wild Carver, you're up.
So I'm gonna swing at that guy.
All right.
I can't tell if that's actually clicking because my color's like the same as the road.
It worked.
So.
That will definitely hit, my friend. All right. How do you want to do this?
As he drops me out of my gaseous form, I bring my greatsword up and just cleave down with it,
Yeah.
Nice.
splitting him in twain.
Didn't even know you were there.
That he's dead. Well done.
I win this game.
Badass.
All right, Alistair, you're up.
All right. I will cunning action disengage. And what's that working? Move here.
Alistair's typing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
It's funny. It's the first time I've ever seen that come up.
It clicked on something. So I move up there a little bit, and then I will shoot this guy with my crossbow.
Ooh, all right. Pew pew.
Yep. And because he's well, I really should hide, shouldn't I? I have the movement speed.
You have
for it.
advantage
What is it?
anyway.
I do?
Yeah, because you have an enemy nearby.
Say that one more time.
Because he's engaged with a comrade of yours, you have advantage.
I think because he's engaged, I have sneak attack, but I don't have advantage.
That is correct. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what I'm wondering is if I can hide to thereby get advantage, which would be better for me. Like if I came in here, would I be able to hide?
So bonus action hide.
Oh, I can't hide.
You'd have to
I
move
can't.
out of
Yeah,
sight.
you already
Yeah.
cunning action.
I use my cunning action.
Yeah.
Disengage. All right, I'll just take a sneak attack at this guy.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh.
Ow.
not so good. Too bad I couldn't get
Pew.
advantage.
You hit Bobek. Bobek takes 9 piercing damage.
Sorry.
Now, the monkey takes 9 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Take that.
Bobek takes nothing.
This
Bobek
one is
feels
going to move up
nothing.
and attack Wild Carver with his scimitar. That is going to be... Why is it not rolling? What is this nonsense?
Scimitar.
Apparently it doesn't roll it. Alright. There we go. Alright, 23. It's a crit
Yeah,
hit. 7 plus 5.
The 12.
Yep. 12 slashing. Next one is going to run up to Bobik. Another crit hit. 23 again.
All right.
I'm going to take 11 slashing damage.
And with that, I pop out of my wild shape back into Bobik form.
You're more horrifying shape.
I'm even more horrifying to these dudes.
Jimmy,
Like,
this ape just turned into a turtle. What the fuck is going on, man?
I'm not left-handed either.
With that, Jimmy is going to go ahead and swing his scimitar again. Wow, they're rolling really well. That's a 20. It's not a crit, though, so you only take 8 points of slashing.
Is he attacking me?
Yes.
My armor class is 20, but so he hits, right?
Yeah. Tie goes to the defender.
How much?
Or sorry,
No,
attacker. Yeah.
Yeah. So how much?
Shit. Where was it? There it is. 8 points of slashing.
8 points of slashing damage. Okay. All right. So, Bobik, what is he going to do? He's going to use his other wild shape to do the symbiotic entity. And then swing with his shillelagh.
Bloop. That will hit. Alright.
And then it is an additional... Wait, what happens with a symbiotic entity again? I got to double check something. I do additional damage because of it.
Are you about to make zombies?
Oh yes, I am about to make zombies.
God.
Wait, I need to just figure out this. Okay. I get 24 temp HP and I deal 1d6 additional necrotic damage when I hit. Okay. So that's 6 additional necrotic damage I'm doing to him. And then I do my Halo of Spores as double damage. Or I'm not doing my Halo of Spores. Instead of my Halo of Spores, I'm doing a fungal infestation to make the dead guy... Oh, did I kill him with that?
He's dead.
Hello?
Very much so.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he drops to the ground, and then I use my fungal infestation, like these lichen just kind of like move out of the ground and climb up him and just like reanimate him, and he stands up and he's a zombie. And he has the zombie stat block.
All right.
Alice just oh, Bobik.
And
So
he
is that-
attacks after my turn, I think, but not this turn.
All right.
I'm not sure.
Does he have his own initiative?
No, he doesn't. It says turn comes immediately after yours. It obeys your mental commands, and the only action it can take is the attack action, making one melee attack. So if it's immediately after my turn, can I do it?
Yeah, go for
Can you
it.
attack now? All right. So then the corpse that I immediately reanimate lurches and attacks this dude.
All right. That is a hit. That dude also dies.
Fuck yeah.
These guys must have really, really low AC.
Wild cover, you're up.
Yeah. So because I'm looking this way towards Bobik, I'm gonna give this guy here the side eye, and I'm gonna swing my greatsword at him.
That is going to hit, and that is going to decapitate him.
Can I see with my owl, is there an entry on the roof?
There is no roof entry.
Are there any windows without bars on them?
No.
Are we out of initiative?
You are out of initiative.
She said that there's somebody inside, right?
Yes.
There's more people inside? Okay. I'm going to use 3 more fungal infestations to reanimate those other 3 corpses. And now I have 4 zombies.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait.
How long do those things last for?
An hour.
Okay. I have 1 potion left, and I'm gonna take it
All right, you take your potion.
because I'm hurting.
All right.
It's I'll check out the front.
Yeah.
All right. I kind of come around here. Oh wait, where's the door? Are we in the
Isn't it
front?
right
You guys are
Oh,
in the
this is-
front, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. All right, here comes. Can I make a silent image right here of? I wish I could of what a person standing here where Wildcarver is would see if they were looking this way. Like, could it just be like, like the video, the recorder on loop, so that if these guys stand here in the doorway where I am right now, they won't be visible from the street? Is that a possibility?
Yes and no.
Okay.
If anybody looks at it, they're gonna determine it's a silent image.
So forget it. Fine. I say, well, fuck it. Should we just go in together?
Let's do it.
We've already come this far.
All right, with that, you begin to hear the whistles surrounding the streets as the town guard comes running towards you guys.
Okay. I say, start thinking about how we're gonna bust those bars out. Maybe a hole in the wall or something.
All right.
Who's taking point?
I mean, I certainly can. I'm wild shaped up. Let's go.
Yeah, he's got more health than I do right now, so.
I
Go.
have a shitload of health right now.
Go.
So I
follow
I
Bobikin.
kicked the door open. Fuck it. I got an army of zombies. I'm not really fucking
Kicking
around
the
anymore.
door open. All right.
Send in the zombies.
All right. You guys kick the door open. Give me 1 second here.
I mean, I got the sense that we just had like a loud fight in the street, so it's
Yeah.
not like we didn't have the element of surprise here.
I don't think we did, but if we did, we blew it now.
God, I wish I had more spells.
All right. As you guys kick the door open, you're greeted by the sight of an armed guard. Perhaps they are the tavern security and whatnot.
All right. We're looking for our friend.
As you look around, you don't see any sign of Sarah. You see several startled merchants, and the barkeep behind the bar has his hands up as if, he doesn't want any trouble.
I say second floor, and I say out loud, I say, stay out of our way. Nobody gets hurt. Again, and I say it again. I say, again, stay out of our way. I say it. I sort of like look around, making eye contact with each person, and nobody gets hurt.
And then
Good.
Bobik had the zombies shuffle in behind him, and he just stares them all down after what he says and does an intimidation check.
Okay.
All right. So now where are we going?
All right, you guys make your way inside in and head to the upstairs floor. As you arrive at the upstairs floor, you're greeted by several merchants in the corridor who appear to be startled at your arrival. At the far end of the hallway, you see 2 more armed guards.
And I look at him, and I look at them, and I
Which is the door to her room?
If you had to guess, it would be over here.
Okay, I point in that direction. Where are the armed guards?
1 second.
I am in a completely different map. It just took me back to some other inn.
Oops.
I just got dimension doored.
Sorry, Bobik.
Have I been echoing this whole time? I just realized I forgot to turn off my Roll20
No.
audio. That's interesting.
No, I haven't heard
The
it.
armed guards are standing at the end here.
So I just walk up the stairs, and the zombies stroll up behind me, and I say, "We are looking for our friend Sarah."
All right. Nobody seems to respond to it. You see that
I-
there
I
are
say-
3 guards standing by the far end of the corridor there.
So I say, I look at the guards and I say, some gentlemen outside tried to stop us from finding our friend, but we changed their mind, and now they come with us. Would you like to join us too? And I'm gonna roll an intimidation roll.
All right.
Not as scary.
No, your tail is so cute.
What just happened to the map?
He gave us
I gave you
vision.
full vision so that everybody watching can also see as well.
Okay.
All right. Let's see that intimidation roll of was it 22 or 9?
The one I did downstairs was a 22. This one was a 9.
All
Jake,
right.
stop that.
What is going on with fuck me? Nobody likes me.
Please stop.
He's just been kind of tagging along this whole trip.
He was just like, it was like Buster in Arrested Development. He like leans out from behind a column.
So a 9. Yeah, no, they pull out arms. Everybody roll initiative for me.
Right.
Hey,
Hey.
I'll take that one.
Wild cover, you're up first, my friend.
Oh, fuck. Can I take that critical initiative, please? I forgot to click on my guy.
Oh, really? Alright, Bobek, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
It's your only redemption you get.
Yeah. I just want these zombies to all charge at them.
He's only doing this because he's recording it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He wants to make himself look good. Until he does a TPK, and then we're fucked.
That's coming up. Hold on. Just wait. All right, Bobek, you're up. You're leading the initiative. You get a horde of zombies behind your back, and there's 3 armed guards guarding the room at the end of the hallway.
All right. So,
Do something epic.
Lele.
yeah, I mean, how they're far enough away that I can't really get to them, can I? No, they're way too far. Oh wait,
You
this
can
is
totally get to them. That is not accurate at all. Let me fix
the
that.
wrong scale. Sorry. Okay.
Grid distance 5 feet. All right, you should be good now. Yeah.
I can get to right in front of him. Okay. So, Bobik's got his symbiotic entity going from earlier, and he's going to rush in, and then he is going to cast, or he casts Shillelagh as his bonus action, and then he swings with the Shillelagh.
And misses.
A 24 misses?
No, I'm just kidding. 24 hits.
Jesus. All right. Okay. So 7 damage plus 6 because of the symbiotic entity. And then
With that, he crumples to the ground dead.
all right. And then as my reaction, I'm going to cast or use Halo of Spores. So that's the Constitution roll.
Alright.
And it's doubled, so it will be 8 damage.
It's a fail. That guy is bleeding.
So that's this one.
Alright.
And then the zombies come barreling forward, but I don't think they can get to him.
They're not fast zombies.
Even if they were fast zombies, they'd have to be real fast zombies.
Wild Carver, you're up.
So let's see. My movement is 40, so that puts me right there.
Chuck a javelin.
Where did I say? Right here? Right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So I am going to get back over here. Actions. So my javelin, I can throw that 30 feet. And I'm going to throw it at this guy over here.
All right.
That one.
That hits. That pins him against the wall.
Heck.
He is down and out for the count.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna end my turn because I don't have any more potions to take.
All right, Alistair, you're up.
I cast Mage Hand, take a few steps forward, and Mage Hand my lockpicks to this door. So I'm going to start trying to pick.
All right, make a sleight of hand roll for me. Yeah, the door was unlocked. It swings open and inward. Inside, you see a familiar face of Sarah, who is bound and gagged.
Is there somebody in there with her?
There's nobody in there with her.
I thought she said there was somebody there.
Somebody was pretending to be her to lure us here.
Nobody that you can see.
All right.
I call out. Does she look surprised to see us or no?
No.
Okay, good. Fucked with my head, Ross.
Fucking turtle.
All right, my Mage Hand slips into the room with her.
All right. Can you give her a handy while nobody's noticing?
I'm just gonna start invisibly freeing her from her bonds.
Sure. All right, moving on, we'll go to the bandit who is like, what the fuck? There's a giant turtle attacking me, and he's gonna swing at it with his scimitar and miss horribly. Bobik, you're up.
All right, then Bobik is going to, he's in a shillelagh kind of mood. So he casts his shillelagh. Why can't I find it? Where did it disappear to?
Yeah, 18 will hit. And your shillelagh firmly transplants this man's skull into his anus.
Boom. All right.
Guys,
Who I've been
now out
trying
of combat.
I say, watch the stairs. I say, watch the stairs as I walk forward. I want to try to get her out of all this shit.
Alistair, you're here, finally! She looks up at you, her eyes wide with fright.
I hold up a finger to my mouth, like saying, shh, quiet. We're being stealthy. I don't know. I start trying to get her out of the chains and stuff.
All right.
I do say, keep your voice down. I want to be able to hear if they send in reinforcements.
As you free her from her restraints, she looks up at you and then jumps on you with both arms out, hugging you tightly. I knew you would come. Thank you. She gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
Thank you, Alistair.
I sort of... Nope. Looking at the window from the inside, does it look like we can break through it, potentially?
Yeah. There are a couple bars on the outside, but it doesn't seem like it'd be too hard to kick them off.
Nice. All right, I say, gentlemen, I think this might be the more convenient exit.
But I will have to leave my friends.
With that, you hear cries of merchants who have come out of their rooms during the commotion. What the fuck is that? The dead are walking. They look like horrible fungal creatures.
So I say, time to sleep, my friends, and then the fungus just like puffs out of them in spores, and they just crumple to the ground. And then I just tap each of their bodies, and then they decompose. And
while holding eye contact with the merchants.
And then walk out with Alistair. Yeah, let's go.
I like the casting decompose while maintaining eye contact. Is the
Yeah, that's totally excellent.
I say, should we go out the window?
Let us.
I sort of turn to Wild Carver. Say, mind getting the door?
Okay.
So that's what I'm here for. I can't get the door. I have no capabilities to do so. Apparently nobody is allowed in this room.
Oh yeah, we can't physically enter the room.
Little did you know that was all by design.
I'm assuming this is the window here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. I guess we'll try to kick it out. I'm 10 feet tall.
All right.
I think that worked.
Unfortunately, as you try to kick the window out,
The
you
whole
manage to bust the whole wall out.
Yeah.
As the whole wall just caves out.
Kool-Aid man, the wall.
Who decided to build this freaking tavern out of hay?
Yeah.
I say, do you have Gizmo?
Always. She pats her pocket.
Do you have something to cover your face? Or did I say, do you have something to cover your nose?
She puts her hands up to her face and plugs her nose.
I grab the pillowcase off the bed and hand it to her, and then I say, let's go.
All right. That you guys jump out and outside the tavern.
Nobody wanted to search the room. Just stand. I mean, too late now. We already jumped out the wall. But
I don't think there was anything in there.
With that, you see the entire force of the town guard come running towards the tavern at the end of the street. And with that, we will end tonight's session. Thank you all so much. Welcome to Woodhaven, where you never know what's going to happen.
It was fun.
And we will see you guys next week. Thank you so much.